Relations between Russian President Vladimir Putin and Chechnya Governor Ramzan Kadyrov have soured in recent months, the independent outlet iStories reported, citing current and former Federal Security Service officers, a journalist in the North Caucasus, and human rights activists. The tensions reportedly began when Kadyrov went behind Putin's back to negotiate with Middle Eastern countries regarding the future of his assets and his relatives' security. According to iStories' sources, the fallout between Putin and Kadyrov began when the FSB informed the Russian president about unauthorized negotiations the Chechen leader has held with Middle Eastern monarchies. Amid worsening health, Kadyrov has reportedly sought assurances from foreign allies regarding his assets and his family's safety. It should be noted that the confrontation between the federal government and Chechnya has long ceased to be just a backroom topic. With each passing month, signs of a political crisis in relations between Moscow and Grozny are growing. As analysts warn, this is no longer just an internal Russian conflict, but a system ready to explode. Russian analyst Anatoly Nesmian, in his commentary to the publication of iStories, emphasized that the probability of a new Chechen war was never zero. Peace in the region, according to him, was initially built on a deal with one side of the internal Chechen conflict. And if this agreement, in the person of Ramzan Kadyrov and his clan, is destroyed, then a new escalation in Chechnya is inevitable. Nesmian believes that this conflict will very quickly go beyond the local, turning into a full-fledged anti-colonialist war. Relations between Chechnya and Russia, he says, are a colonial model with dependence on a local loyal administration. If it disappears or loses Moscow's support, a power vacuum will arise, which will inevitably lead to an attempt at legitimization through a fight with the federal center. If the current agreement between the Kremlin and Grozny collapses, the new phase of the conflict will not simply repeat the two previous Chechen wars. It will be civil in nature and will affect not only Chechnya, but also other republics of the North Caucasus, where similar sentiments have long been brewing. Russia risks entering into a new, large-scale, internal war at a time when the state's resources are depleted and trust in the center is falling. The fallout has also affected Kadyrov's closest political ally, State Duma Deputy Adam Delimkhanov. According to the Telegram channel VCHKOGPU, which claims to have insider information from Russian security forces, Delimkhanov has refused to take part in any power struggles since early 2025, regardless of the stakes. He has reportedly told Confidence that a strict order from the top bars Chechen leaders and security officials from engaging in such conflicts or drawing public attention in general. An independent journalist covering the North Caucasus told iStories that human rights activists in the region are also aware of the growing rift between Kadyrov and Delimkhanov and the Kremlin. Activist Ansar Dishny told the outlet that the limits of Delimkhanov's abilities were made clear to him.